everyone, it's Emily. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning in today. This is such a weird setup for me because it's been a while since I've sat down and done a beauty video. And even though I don't want to be considered a beauty channel anymore, doesn't mean I never want to do beauty content because I still love to play with makeup and experiment and just enjoy it. But I didn't want my channel to be like solely makeup related anymore. Now, about a month ago on your end, but 2 months on my end, I decluttered my makeup collection. I got rid of about 80% of what I had, and I don't regret it whatsoever, which is awesome, because I was nervous that going down to such a small collection, I'd be bored or wouldn't be inspired, but quite the opposite has happened, and I wanted to give you the 7 benefits that I have discovered since going to a smaller collection. Now, if you are someone who loves your makeup collection, you love everything in it, I'm not saying this type of list to discourage you from using yours. This is just something that I have really benefited from, and it has just been so much better on my end. A couple household things. First off is pouring buckets, and you're right next to a window. So if you are hearing little tatterings on the window, I have to apologize. Also, Oliver is just a crazy boy and he is running around everywhere. Oh, he just came in. I don't know if you just saw him. He just came in, but he is very active. He's a very active kitten, and if you hear running and such, that's him. Let's just get into the 7 ways having a smaller makeup collection has benefited me. So the first benefit is that I spend way less time with my makeup collection. So it's less time picking out my products because I can see everything. I know everything's going to work. So they are products that perform really well and they're easy to use. So I'm spending way less time actually doing the process of my makeup. So things blend faster. I just know how they work because they're my favorite products, so I spend way less time doing my makeup, and also it's way less time cleaning up the mess. I don't know about you, but when I had a huge makeup collection, I wouldn't really care about where I put them back. I just feel like the products that are left in my collection, I want to take good care of them and I just appreciate them way more. So I make sure I put them back. It's really easy to clean up my space, where before I would probably put it off for a couple weeks and then be looking for a certain product and it'd be like somewhere in the mess. And so I just love how it just saves me time in so many different ways. Now, number 2 is that I just take more care with the products that I have. So it kind of went with the saving some time because I am putting them away. I'm wiping them down if they have fingerprints on them. I really sanitize them if I feel like maybe there's hard pan or something like that. So I've been taking really good care of those products because some of them were pricier and then some of them haven't been, but I know I want them to last as long as I can. So I just take care of them more. And also in this number is that I take way more care when I'm using them on my face. I don't know what it is. Like, even though it is a time saver using all my favorite products, I just enjoy the process so much more, and I really just enjoy the process of blending. I want to make sure everything looks great because I know they can, because they're my favorite products. So in general, I just take way better care of the products that I have. Number 3 is something that is very just different for me, is that makeup is no longer a leading role in my life. So I'm spending way less time in this room doing my makeup, cleaning up after myself. But also I don't have the need to always wear makeup every single day. I usually wear like a super simple look, and I feel like there's way more space in my life for other things. So I've been playing my ukulele more, I've been playing my piano, I have been writing, I've been reading, I've been doing things that just feel like they're a little bit more beneficial to me. And it's been a really great change versus playing with makeup. Now, I do love the process of playing with makeup, but I don't want it to be an everyday 1-hour process. Like, it only takes me like 20 minutes to do my makeup, put everything away. I just enjoyed the whole benefit of it not being a huge role in my life. So number 4 is that I'm a lot more thoughtful when I purchase new items. I was such an impulse makeup shopper before. I would buy things if they were on sale, or if I knew someone else liked it, or there was some new product that I just needed to have. And now, since my collection is so small, I can see everything. I can see where there's holes And if there is one, then I take a very long time to purchase it. I want to make sure it is 100% the one that is for me. I don't want to buy it and have to declutter it later on because that's just such a waste of money. So I have been saving tons of money because I'm not buying a ton of stuff I don't need, but also when I do purchase the product, I just enjoy it so much more because I know it's going to be a product that's in my collection for a while. I'm going to use it every single day. So I don't want to have a product that I'll use on occasion or use for this special event, because the things that are in my collection I use every single day. So if it's a product that I'm constantly opening my drawer and seeing that I don't use, I'm just going to feel like the need to declutter it, and so that's just going to waste money. So I'm just way more thoughtful with the products that I have purchased since doing this whole transition, just because I have found some holes in my collection, and I was just extremely thoughtful when I purchased them. So if you want to see a haul, it's a very small haul, but if you want to see a haul of very special products that I've introduced to this collection, let me know, because I would totally do that. Number 5 is that I no longer have the emotional attachment to my makeup collection. Before, it would often cause me stress if it was messy in here, or it would cause me really a ton of joy when I purchased new products, or it would be really discouraging if I'm decluttering products. And I have noticed that I no longer have that emotional attachment to my collection. Like in my head, it's no longer like, oh, it's my makeup collection. It's now just my makeup. This is the makeup that I use on a daily. It helps me feel a little more confident. It's things that no longer have such a huge place in my life, and I really enjoy that. When I worked at Sephora, I often saw a lot of people be extremely upset if like their favorite product was out of stock, or they needed to have that new product and it wasn't in stock. And for me, it's just makeup. There's always going to be new products coming in. There's always going to be another product that can replace the one that I love. You know, I'm not really attached to these products, even though I enjoy them and I love to use them. I wouldn't be heartbroken if for some reason it disappeared. I think that's where I'm going with this number 5, is that if my makeup collection disappeared, I'd be okay. I wouldn't be devastated like I would have been in the past. I hope that number made sense because I feel like it was very rambly, but does that make sense? Okay. Number 6 is that it's a lot easier to declutter things when they're not working. I want everything in my collection to be 100% my favorites, things that work well, things that work well with other things I use all the time. And so I very quickly can see products that I'm not using or I'm not enjoying. And since I don't have that emotional attachment to them anymore, it's so easy to declutter them because I'm like, I don't use you. I haven't used you since the whole process. I really don't see myself using them. It's so easy to just like take that product out of my collection, and then it's like, perfect, everything's good again. So even though I have done the huge makeup video, I have actually been like decluttering a little bit here and there, even further on, and especially my lip colors, because I was like, oh, I'm gonna have 15 lip colors, but even now with the 15, I actually decluttered it to like 8 or something like that, because I saw a lot of products that were either repeat colors or ones that I just didn't use. I'm not gonna keep a product for once in a while. I want it to be things that I can use every single day. So I'm just so picky with the things that I'm keeping in my collection that it's so easy for me to declutter them if they're not working. And number 7, which is something that was definitely surprising, is that my self-confidence is way higher. I often don't wear makeup anymore because I don't have the emotional attachment to it. I don't feel the need to constantly have it on my face. And I just feel so much more confident in my own skin. My skin has been loving it. It has so much more time to breathe than before when I would just have makeup on my face. So my skin has been lovely, and I just feel so much more confident in it. Also, because I'm using all of my favorite products, I don't have a bad makeup day. And I don't know about you, but for me, if I was like trying a new foundation or trying a new blush and you knew it didn't quite work, but you wore it anyways, you can be self-conscious if you're going out. If you know like the color is not right, or your pores look really big, or you know the eyeshadow that you're using blends like crap, but you put it on and you're out and about. And I often had those days, but now that I have every product is my favorite, I can't like enhance that enough. Like every product is my favorite. Everything works beautifully, and I know my makeup is going to look right. So I don't have that constant like worry in my head, but also it kind of goes back to another one that it's just makeup. You know, it washes off at the end of the day. I don't know anybody around here, so if my makeup looks off for some reason, like, I don't care because I don't know them. And before I would just be like so conscious of like anything that was on my face, but now it's just makeup. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Did all of these make sense? Because I feel like a lot of them were very rambly, but I hope you enjoyed them. If you feel like you benefited from this, please give it a thumbs up. If you like this type of video, please give it a thumbs up. What do you think about me doing beauty-related videos on occasion? So that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.